Yeah.
Shalom guys, so today's video, a while back I put a video out about being a Hebrew Israelite in public school and it got 400 and something views. This video is gonna be kind of like a part 2 to that, although in the video I didn't put part 1. This is kind of like a part 2, just explaining some more detail about it and basically how to accept the fact that you're a Hebrew Israelite and you serve the Most High God and how to cope with that when it comes to your peers. So I understand that if you go to public school and you always get looked at different, it's kind of like, oh, what Bible are you reading, or like, why do you wear fringes, why do you have your hair covered all the time, are you Muslim? That's one of the main things I get most of the time, like, are you Muslim? I'm like,
no.
But things like getting questioned a lot, and it's okay. The number one thing, it's okay to be in the truth. You don't have to be ashamed or afraid of anything, because if you go to public school and people are like laughing at you about wearing fringes, they're always like snickering and ha 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 he he, it's fine, because at the same time it's like, you can, believe it or not, that person that's talking about it or laughing about it, they might be moved by it, they might be moved, and maybe they want to figure it out for themselves and think like, okay, why does she think the way she thinks, or why does she do the things that she does? Maybe I should start getting into it like that. Everything goes somewhere. So when you do something, someone else could be watching you, someone else could be following you. Some people might look at it like, okay, well, it's for a good cause. She's always talking about God, she's always talking about the Most High, so it's for a good cause, so I want to try it too. That's how we get brothers and sisters into the truth. It's a process. Everyone's not going to understand. Everyone's not going to understand right away. The Bible talks about planting a seed. So when you plant that seed, you have to let them, follow up and, how do I explain it? Kind of guide them or walk with them, because everybody's not going to understand. So when it comes to acceptance, there's different things that you have to learn how to accept. Accept the fact that you're a Hebrew Israelite by blood. It's not really a religion. It's by blood. It's by generations and generations, and you're Israelite by blood, whether you like it or not. It's your job, if you want to fulfill the prophecy that the Most High has put in place for us. Because if you like it or not, it's gonna happen. If you like it or not, you're a Hebrew Israelite.
If you like it or not.
You, right there, you. Don't look back, I'm talking about you. You're a Hebrew Israelite, and there's no escape from it. So, Most High gave us laws to follow. We have to learn how to accept that. And everything on this planet isn't gonna like it. Everything on this planet is not gonna support it, but it's fine. If we come together and we stick with each other, then it'll be fine. It's a growing process. A lot of people that I know and I come in contact with, they know they're Hebrew Israelites, but they're not really in the truth. Like, they know that they're God's children, God's chosen people, but they don't follow laws. Like, they'll do it sometimes, but it's not like an ongoing thing. It's not consistent. And some people's families don't really support them being in the truth. And I actually have a friend. He's in the truth. And his family, his father's a pastor. His whole family is just Christian based. His father's a pastor and they follow the Bible. But they kind of look at him differently, because it's like he knows who we are as God's people. And they kind of look at him like, what are you doing? No, that's not it. And he's like, I really appreciate him. I really respect him, because it's like, you're a preacher's kid. And you have the courage to be able to okay, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Come back to the Most High and realize who we are as His people. You're willing to shelve all of that to come to the Most High. And I feel like that's really courageous. That's really strong. And it's okay to do that because the Most High is the creator of all things, and He's above all creatures. And if He wants you to do something, you should do it. I mean, so you can live in heaven with Him. You shouldn't worry about what your family has going on or what other people got going on, what your friends got going on, because if your friends are steering you down the wrong path, they're not your friends. Simple. Because a real friend is going to tell you what you're supposed to be doing right, is going to help you, is going to guide you. Back to the whole school thing. I mean, obviously high school is different from regular school. There's older kids, more kids around, and of course people are going to ask questions. Of course, when someone sees like someone with their hair covered, they're like automatically assuming like, you know, you're a Muslim. It's like, no. Or like with skirts and dresses all the time. It's okay to wear skirts and dresses all the time. Just say that. You're like, okay, the Most High said don't wear pants, so. I think I did is just explained it, gave them the scripture, and you know, just let them go. Let them go and look up for themselves and just learn for themselves, because that's the best thing to do when it comes to stuff like that. It's okay to be different. It's okay to feel different because we're different people. I mean, God put us above all things on earth. We're His chosen people, and it's okay.
One hour later. 2 hours later. Three hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Acceptance and patience. Those are the two main things that is really important when it comes to being in the truth. Acceptance and patience. Most High put us in place above all creatures on the earth, and you're supposed to feel different. You're a special person. Just remember that. Make that go through your mind every time someone is kind of like looking at you like, oh, you're this, you're that. It's okay. You don't have to worry about what people have to say, because in the Most High. Yeah, you have to learn how to kind of not worry about what people have to say. I know it's easier said than done because obviously words can hurt. We're human, we have emotions, but at the same time, we're special people to the Most High. And we have to do what He says. You have to learn how to either follow the Most High or man. Which one? You can't follow man and the Most High. You have to pick a side. I want to give a shout out to a sister that was in my comments, Fluffy Chitachi. Please forgive me if I'm not pronouncing it right. I just want to give her a shout out because she's a very, very, very strong sister, I can tell. And I'm gonna have tutorials, hair wrap tutorials, how to apply fringes, and I'm also trying to get a dance video out. Look out for that. Learn how to accept the fact that you're a Hebrew Israelite. And, you know, accept brothers and sisters, because come together and, you know, because there's power in numbers. Get it? Power in numbers. But it's a book in the Bible called Numbers. Ha! So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please, please, please give it a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Put in the comments any concerns that you have, any questions, anything you want to say, and I will definitely comment back. So until next time, shalom.